What up, gang? Line Carolina Jackpot Time coming at you on Wednesday afternoon. Now, I was going to put this video out yesterday evening because I knew that this bit of news was coming, but I just decided to hold off on it a little bit until everyone was certain. But now that we are, here you go. In case you haven't heard, South Carolina loses another commitment to the 2025 recruiting class for college football. Shane Beamer and staff fumble another one away, this being Jaden Breaker, 3-star edge rusher out of Snellville, Georgia. 6'3", about 214-pound kid. Flips and goes to LSU. Now, here's the kicker. Now, this dickbag crapped on the South Carolina cookout that Beamer was having for the recruits and potential recruits last weekend, or maybe it's the weekend before, hell, I don't know, and decided to go visit LSU. So that right there tells you that he's going to go to LSU if they offer him. Of course, they did, and he flips, which they had crystal balls out for. A couple of weeks ago, you had a 4-star cornerback, Shamari Earls from the state of Virginia, who flipped and goes to Georgia. This staff, what are you doing? What are you actually doing? Why is this happening? And I know, first off, don't give me the bullshit with the, well, Jackpot, you can't get all upset about the decisions the 17 and 18-year-olds make. Yes, I can. Yes, I absolutely can. When it means your football program sucks and they don't want to be a part of it, yeah, I can absolutely get upset about it because it's just a microcosm of something that's an even bigger problem. An even bigger problem. Yes, I know flips happen all the time. There was a couple of them from Alabama that flipped to Auburn just during this past week. Yeah, I get it. I don't care. I don't care what's happening at other programs. You're not even recruiting at a high level, and you still can't hold on to these people. What the hell is going on down there? I can tell you exactly what happened with this Breaker guy. He committed to South Carolina, and it'll be down in the comment section. He didn't want to be here. He didn't want to be there, Jackpot. He wanted to be there, but he also knew that he wanted to be somewhere else if he got a better offer, which is exactly what he got, and that's exactly what he did. Can I be mad at him? Yeah, a little bit, I can. But at the same time, I can't because I don't know that I would want to play for a staff that just fumbles away every damn opportunity that they have. Your recruiting class is the shits. Shane Beamer's going to get his ass run off. He's going to get his ass run off, and I just don't think there's no two ways about it. You say, well, we can't go 5-7. Well, you're not going to not go 5-7 or worse if you can't get the players. So, I mean, it all ties in together. I mean, I don't really know what to do at this point. There's nothing I can do about it except sit back and watch and pray for a miracle. Yeah, I mean, you're not bringing in the best player. Yes, you're doing decent in the transfer portal, but eventually your high school recruiting is going to be so shitty that what you're bringing in the portal is not going to be able to fill the gaps of what you've missed out on with the high school recruits. It's just simply not. Because even though you bring in a lot of transfer portal players, and at that you do a halfway decent job, you're not bringing in the quality that some other teams are. South Carolina right now is basically turning into Colorado or Louisville. A team that doesn't recruit well, that's going to try to use the transfer portal to plug a bunch of holes. And it's never going to work. You're never going to be able to be an 8, 9, 10 win team, maybe get to the college football playoffs. You're not going to be able to do it like that. You're just not. Teams like Florida State can do it because they recruit at a pretty decently high level, and they use the portal to plug in those holes. You have shitty high school recruiting, and your transfer portal classes are, there's quantity, but the quality I'm not so sure about. So look, it makes it really hard to be a fan of a team like this. It really, really does. I mean, to hell with trying to recruit on par with the damn Tennessees and the Floridas and teams like that. You're getting out-recruited right now, or at least you were at last time I looked, by freaking Rutgers. Rutgers! You're getting out-recruited by Georgia Tech! Missouri, of course you are. You're getting out-recruited by Kentucky. And this just makes me sick. It absolutely makes me sick. And I hate to say it, but I think that South Carolina football just hit its pinnacle under Steve Spurrier. And when he walked out that damn door in 2015, he basically walked out the damn door after the 2014 season, because he wasn't worth a damn in 2015. But when he walked out that door, when he shut it behind him, it was turning off the lights on this program. I mean, there have been a few here. They got the defibrillators out, and then they tried to bring it back to life a couple of times. Will Muschamp had a couple of decent wins there, but nothing of significance. And the same thing with Beamer. We had a couple of decent wins here, but you haven't built on it. You haven't built on it. You haven't built on shit. And it just boggles the mind. And then I'll hear this one too. Well, LSU just dropped in the bag, Carolina jackpot. They gave you the bag. I really don't. I really don't think that they did. I really don't think they did. Our old buddy, old J.C. Sherbert from 24/7 Sports, he'll tell you all the time that the bag wasn't a real big recruiting, wasn't a real big factor in someone's recruitment. I suspect he says that because he's one of the head honchos in that damn Garnet Trust thing. So he doesn't want to make it look like his NIL collector is a piece of shit. But at this point, I think that LSU didn't drop. Look, they're not out here dropping a treasure box full of money at some run-of-the-mill 3-star. They're just not. They'll bring him in with an opportunity that, hey, if you become a star here, or your star starts rising, then maybe we'll talk some NIL money, and then maybe we'll talk that bag. They ain't dropped no huge bag there. He just went there because it's just quite simply a better program to commit to than South Carolina is, and he got the offer, and he went. Can't say that I blame him. Anyway, this just makes, I look forward to every college football season, but this kind of makes it a little bit like, what are we watching here? Are we going to see the same old rinse, repeat garbage that we've been watching for the past God knows how many 40 years? I don't know. Anyway, rant over. I got to go put some tater chips in this Dollar General. I'll see you guys later on. Appreciate it. Peace, and I'm out. Still, Go Gamecocks. Whatever.